Shiny. Maybe I need less light today. You've been so sunburned, you're shiny? I think it's that one's the problem. Maybe we keep it a little bit more yellow. That's probably what it is. Keep it orange, man. All right. Dude, for real. I'm burnt, crispy, feeling good though. All right, let's get some woot juice going real quick, and we will farm some stuff. Playing some hardcore Vengeance Paladin again today, so nothing too nutty. Need to pull that up. Pull up game week, son. That's it. All right, cool. We into it. All right, so we have none currently. We're just gonna do a couple key things, see what happens, man. All right, I built this into a 1-button build. I'm gonna take advantage of that. My fingers hurt. I jammed my finger yesterday. Fucking sucks, dude. I don't know why I try so hard at that's Stony, right? Yeah. I don't know why I've been gardening too hard lately. Luckily today we just got like flash flooding, so we're gonna go ahead and chill on that today. Unless it really dries out quickly. Just cruising around. I'm fine with killing stuff, even if it's a 68 area. Night. We're cruising. Let's try. Let's just do it. We don't really do towers and stuff on this character. I think I'm all right with that. We can do... Towers are going to work because ghosts are going to make this a thing for us. We like ghosts. We like skill shrines too. How are you walking so fast? I'm using charge. Just like a really juiced up charge. Normal walk's not that fast. Just have Alder's boots. Just charge. Probably be faster if it wasn't so poorly aimed. What's up, Funny Fox? How you doing today? Happy Monday. You made it. The week's here. It's only going to get better. Ew. Well, actually, PLR's 25. We don't have any martial arts assassins bossing though. True. Yeah, making it here is half the battle, right? Waking up. I guess you wouldn't know if you weren't going to wake up, would you? Let's not have any more deep thoughts for the day. I might actually hurt myself. All right. So, yeah, one of the other things I love about this is they've redefined the levels here. So we're already in a T82 area. Farming here is relevant-ish, mostly. It's your birthday. Shut up. Happy birthday, Funny Fox. It's... You go get some sleep. It's 4 a.m. Well, I mean, I guess. What are you doing for your birthday? Storm, this is Diablo 2 with the mod project Diablo 2 installed. If you've never heard of it, highly recommend checking it out. Even if you don't play it, just Google it. There's some really cool stuff out there. A lot of fun little community things going on. You lied? Why'd you lie? That's not fun. Why lie? Oh, you liked. Okay, cool. The sorry, so what are you gonna do for your birthday? Let's talk about that. Gonna treat yourself somewhere? Go for a walk? I get fascinated by big objects, so sometimes I like to just go disappear and go look at big things. That's a weird thing to say out loud. Oh. I like to go get lost and look at big things. Like bridges, buildings, architecture mostly. I like to feel small. I live near a nuclear power plant. It makes me feel tiny when I'm near it. Six Flags in the Coronado. Wait, did I say that right? Water park. Yeah, sure. Either way, Six Flags is a good time. I grew up nice. Yeah, I grew up with the Six Flags water park. I grew up with Six Flags, and then I also grew up with the water park. It's fun. I actually just canceled this year. I had a locked-in membership for rates that don't exist anymore. I was paying $35 for the family to have a full access, like better than basic pass. It was like the full tier everything pass. We've just been so many times and we've done it so much. Like there's nothing new there for us. We are just kind of over it. I grew up with it with Six Flags. My great uncle was famous in a stupid way. He's famous in park districts. So like if you're from the Midwest and you were involved in park districts, you may have known who my uncle was. But his involvement in building Six Flags Gurney was fairly large. And there was a water park in Rockford, Illinois that he had built. And so I got to reap some benefits of that for a long time. I got some like, am I mining? Sorry, I got to reap some benefits of that by just getting like super cheap passes, or free passes as a kid, and then super cheap ones the rest of my life. No, I'm not farming runes right now. I'm farming keys for mini Ubers or for Ubers, minis for minis. I want to do minis. I don't want to do minis. Maybe I will. I don't really care. We're doing a hardcore group self-found though, and we have people that are running torches and stuff regularly. We just need keys and the such. But I you know, there's nothing wrong with a little tower farming. In this mod, the zones have been reworked, so it's the same as farming in any T85 zone. A pit, or you know, chaos, Worldstone Keep, etc., etc., etc. Dealing with the scratchier side of sunburns today. Not loving that at all. Got real sunburn floating down the river the other day. That was fun though. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Might bring some umbrellas, but I'd be there. All right, that one's dead. Let's keep going. Takes my fears. Whoops, didn't mean to drop it. 6 Raven. That's wild. Sell stuff. Just sell stuff. All right.
Greetings.
Wow, it's the biggest small I think I've ever seen. 145. Crazy. All right, let's keep going. So again, good morning from Argentina. No, you have a good morning from Argentina. Good morning from Chicagoland, my friend. We just we're destroying jewels now at this point. I don't think there's any reason to kind of keep it going. It's fine. Where did you find the lightsaber? This is so Dylan, this was actually handed down through the group self-found. It was a gift. So this is Lucky Luciano's before. But we've been grinding, so I'm surprised we haven't found one yet. We found like all our other stuff. I don't know. Kind of keep grinding. Hoping to hoping to find some key sets this morning. Maybe not a whole key set, some keys this morning. Kind of build into it. Feeling torchless, you know. All right, so Act 1's done. Let's kind of feel it out. So yeah, the lightsaber has been kind of paramount. The Dragon Scale shield too. Once I kind of had those things squared away, I was able to really just focus on defense from everything else. I did publish a new video about it today. Just kind of covering my gear, where I'm at so far, the build. I'm now realizing I only showed 2 of my skill trees, but the other one doesn't matter. It's just 1-point wonders. So it's all good. That kind of hurt. D2 is the best Diablo? Yeah, dude, no one's going to disagree with you on that one. What'd you think of Diablo 3, though? That's usually where I lose people. Diablo 4 is, I can probably guess your opinion on it, but what'd you think of Diablo 3? Oh, yeah. Bunch of blood fists? Let's go. D3 is solid. I love me some D3 as well. D4 we barely enjoy. I need to spend more time playing Diablo 4. That's my feeling. New player here, how to get a torch and other charms like the blue rock. Nice question. All right, so to start, let's go with the torch, because that would be step 1. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. You're seeing it live. I'm farming all of these specific bosses that drop what we call keys. These keys, when you get 3 of them open, they open a portal. But here's the thing, you need 9 keys before you do this. So once you have all 3 keys, or all 9 keys, you can open up 3 portals, and you want to do that all in one game. Each portal you go through is going to have a mini boss in there. It's either Lilith, Duriel, or Lilith, Duriel, or Act 4 guy, Izzy, bouncing around in these little portals, and you're just gonna go kill them and have a good time. Not too challenging, but they're all gonna drop these little things, or organs, right? And then once you've got these organs, you're gonna collect, there's 3 of them, you're gonna go into another game. And you're gonna click it, and you're gonna spawn what is known as Uber Tristram. Once Uber Trist is up, well, let me tell ya, things get a little froggy in there. You're probably gonna wanna look up a guide for that. But generally what it comes down to is you want to have your res, your cold res needs to be above 150, and your lightning res needs to be above 125. And from there, you're probably going to be okay to go in. And if you've got a good killer to go in and kill stuff, if you're like be careful. If you don't know what you're doing, the wrong build can't really clear it. But get in there, throw your body at it, get a W, you'll get a torch, and then from there, if it's PD2, which is what I'm playing right now, you can go to... It was great first way. If it's PD2, you get the Black Soulstone and a couple other things that you'll need, just like you're collecting items. The Black Soulstone drops from the torch, so like when your torch drops, you get an item to spawn the Diablo clone to get the blue charm. So it's like a thing. Like you start with one thing, start with torches, and from there, your next question will lead you to the blue stone. Does that kind of make sense? Diablo 4 is once you get into it, but end game is kind of boring. Yeah, I think Diablo 4 definitely has a good journey right now, like from the initial, like your initial story playthrough through like kind of figuring stuff out. But I don't know what to do in the end game myself. I don't know what that looks like right now. I don't know what D4 has entailed for WOOT this year. I like being, I don't think I'm a good D4 player or streamer for that example, or for that matter, I think I do better where I'm comfortable, and I'm not comfortable on D4 at all. Cow level? Cow level's an option. Yeah, we could do some cows. Let me finish this key run real quick, and I'll go do a cow. Like a nice cow. Moo moo. Morning, Nate. I think that's a lot. Oh yeah, there's a lot. So what I would just recommend is start by farming your keys. Just start with the keys. That's it. Once you've got 9 keys, 3 of each key, that's when you need to worry about the next part. I was giving you all the steps, but there's no reason for you to really digest them yet. Right now, we're just trying to slay through some burning souls. Still farming gear? Absolutely a good time. Yeah, just farm your gear. And in fact, there's some bosses you can farm gear. It's like you can farm gear and keys at the same time, because the zones that you're farming the keys in are actually a good spot to farm stuff. Is this hardcore? It is. Have I not mentioned that in the last 15 seconds? Indeed, this is hardcore. If you're not familiar with hardcore, that means when you die, you're dead forever. Hardcore. Core. I'm done. I meme on it a little bit too much. Is it too much? Phoenix Strike, Shepweb, Tiger Strike. Let's go empty my inventory. I feel like I got too much going on here. Plus, I got coffee to drink. Cheers, friends. Don't forget to buff myself every now and then. What do we got here? Blade Sentinel, Cloak of Shadows, 204 ED. I don't think so. Not even really worth slamming. I've got 2 trap skillers. We have no trap assassin yet. I think we might actually. I have 2. Anyways, it's good stuff. Still, so where are you farming at though? And Dylan, do you play any of this? Great production. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Well, it takes time. All good things. It's a newer channel on this platform, so I don't really have like a fan base here yet. My fan base is over on a different platform where, well, they're more loyal than, you know, they need to be. I don't get it. All right, so we got 2 trappers. Look at this bad boy we pulled up. I'm just gotta send that one too. Okay. For hardcore, that's just nasty. You're doing some Hell Andy farm, and I love that. Yeah, you could throw a key run in there. That'd be a great spot. Hell keys. Throw Countess in there, or if Countess is scary, because that would be the scary one. You could always do towers. Towers probably all right. Tower is a great spot too to farm runes if you need it. Just like the mobs on the way are, you're gonna have a higher chance of running into ghosts, which with P5 loot have a higher drop chance. So there's, you know, some things you might want to do there. I feel like I should probably be carrying some regular potions instead of full juice. So right now we're just looking for Izzy. He's one of our key masters. There he is. He drops a key for us. And he didn't. They have like a 1 in 13 or some shit chance. It's not good. Nil effects done. Quick friggin' Highlands, because I'm a masochist. Alright. Oop. Hard to see. Are you a necro? For you to see. I'm a paladin. Yeah, I wish that there was better way for me to like show you more of the game on the vertical canvas. Yep, I'm a hardcore vengeance paladin. Just kind of going at it. Still praying for a base monarch. You don't want that. You don't, for what, a spirit? That's kind of cool. Do you see this? Like the smoke, it's only on my flat canvas, but it looks like there's smoke coming off my head. That's kind of cool. Yeah, what do you want a base monarch for? You're playing D2R, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Spirit for D2R, right? Not PD2. Thought, but looked like corpse explosion. There is some corpse explosion paladin builds though, so that'd be kind of cool if I could get into that. And then halls of pain. Do my Nilithek key. Should be my last key. I think I hit them all. You really want to see a cow? Is that what you're looking for, Nate? I can do a cow. I don't mind. If I don't die beforehand. Not a big fan of amp damage, bro. Yeah, you are playing D2R? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Spirit, you really can't beat in D2R, can you? Our speedruns got so hyped when we would see Spirit base drop early. And get the runes early. Man, you just... Happy noises happen out of McKelb, which is not common. There's a lot going on here. Oh, we killed him. Cool. Pop some HP on those. I think HP is just better. You do whatever you want. I'm about to work, so can't watch much longer. No, all good. I was just curious. That's what you're about. I'm about cows. Give me half a heartbeat and I'll be in there. The Cow King's got that nice charm about him where it's like, do I mind? No. He smells good. Sleeps well. Oops. There we go. Quick buff, rough, and go. The cows are a great example of how this build can do in a one-button build. Like, you don't have to worry about bouncing around and changing your skills constantly, because you just run conviction and just tap your attack button. Click it, tap it, whatever you want to do. I'm trying to limit my clicking on my right hand. I think I have the onset of arthritis coming. I don't know. I don't love that. Good morning, XLX. Good to see you. Stopped playing here after a few weeks once the season started to slow down. I get that. I just started self-found. Oh, nice. Hey, also a solo self-found hardcore, or, well, self-found group found same. Hardcore Vengeance Paladin. Love that. Yeah, Vengeance feels good. Oh my God, I didn't even notice. Nate, great call. It's cow level for Terror Zone. Let's go. Take that all day. Good morning indeed. Oop, let me put my thing back up. There we go. See, right now I'm you talked about it for a minute, but I am straight up suffering with some sunburn right now. Couple spots on my chest. I don't know, the sunscreen got washed off or, you know, something like that. Oh, it's rough, man. Right now I can feel my shirt just resting on my collarbone. Coffee RNG is real? Like, it's like the RNG and what it does to you, or like your loot in game? Because for me, it's pretty consistent variable about what coffee does. You know? Starting with a scary movie, like with scary movie or with scary movies? Like scary movie, the knockoff 1999 hysterical movie? Pirate Cards, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you, man. The Nun? No, dude, I'm good on that. Nope. Ain't trying to watch The Nun.
Moo, 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 moo.
Hey,
moo,
Sendai?
moo, moo, moo.
Did I say that right? Sendai Gaming? Thank you as well. Hope I said that right. So yeah, yesterday we go out to this baseball game, and I got my seating based off of where like what direction the sun was facing. And so I thought I was real slick when I got there, and then I go and see it and I find out that it's all open sun, which is fine because wow, did we get rained out after the third. It starts coming down a little bit and everyone's like, yo, it's chill. We're still playing. They do a couple more pitches. Then all of a sudden, all the players start walking off the field. There must have been some signal I missed. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, since it's rain, my wife and kid are in ponchos, and I'm sitting there just getting pissed on. I was like, no, don't bring a poncho for me. I don't mind sitting in the rain. And I don't. I'll sit there and just get soaked. It's fine. It's whatever. So I'm sitting there getting rained on, and I see the players get pulled off the field, and I'm like, all right, so the time has come for us to go seek shelter. I'm not going to sit there and get soaked for fun. Like, I'd rather be watching something. So we walk up and we find this little dry spot, and we're there for, about 30 seconds. And I hear that, dude, it was like thunder and lightning waited to crack down until it was above our head. Didn't miss a beat. Did a quick about face and walked straight to the car. Drove home. It was still torrential downpour on the way. Almost the whole way, torrential downpour. We get home. It stops raining. It's pretty dry. Get changed up. Get my kid all settled up to play some video games. He's hanging out. Grab the wife. We go to the bar and watch the Cubs game. It was a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Didn't actually make it to the Cubs game because of the I didn't actually make it to watch most of it because the delay kept pushing it too far to the right, and I couldn't really stay up that late. I made it to bed by 8 o'clock, 8:30. When I'm sunburned, dude, I don't want to be alive. I just want to sleep. What about you guys? How do you deal with your sunburns? You just suffer through it? My wife makes me put on a lot of lotion. I'm glad she does too, because it helps. Yeah. Moo. You guys can hear the game okay, right? You guys can hear that when I'm doing stuff in game. I can't really hear it too much with the way my audios are set up. Doga, cheers. Any sickness, you just sleep. I'm the same way. You don't do sunburns and pH. Philippines? I don't know acronyms for city-states and states, and I don't even know airports. I fly some. Philippines. Okay. We don't do sunburns. Listen, you're telling me nobody ever comes to visit and gets sunburned? No, you don't get sunburned. I get it. I get it. Must be nice. I only sunburn once per year. And then after that, I'm good. My skin will stay about, well, you're kind of seeing it right now, like this, like white brown tone where it doesn't really burn. Anyways, burn once a year. Yeah, it's a genetics thing, I think. My mom's like half Hispanic, so somewhere in there, like my tan just kind of evens out, and then it's fine. Yeah. What else did I miss? Thank you for all that, guys. Driving in the rain is worse than snow. I disagree. I like driving in the rain. Oh, but it's more dangerous for people who don't know how to do it. I don't know. I like driving in the rain. Give me a long drive, a long drive. And if it's raining the whole time, I'm probably going to enjoy it more. Just like, it, engages your brain a little bit differently. I'm a road tripper. I don't know about any of you guys. Like to get out there and get some miles in sometimes if it's appropriate. I have a new limit to how far I'm willing to road trip though. It changed this year. I think if I'm gonna go visit my buddy in Montana, but I'm gonna have to fly and rent a car. There's no chance. I did that drive a few years ago. It was fine. Drove out to Washington State from Chicago. Took a couple days. But the thing is, like, it was a lot. And the traveling, oh, it's a lot. I don't know if I recommend that one. Like 1,400 miles? That's the longest I've done. Oh, I guess it was from here to Spokane's further, but from here to Montana was 14. And I did that, and I didn't want to do it again. As soon as it was over, I get when my buddy doesn't come back to this area too often. Good. Hello. Hi. You leaving? Oh, right. Yeah. Everything's now. All right. Well, call me if you need me. I'll be there. Taking the car? Okay. I do have your ID. It's in my wallet somewhere. Wallet's probably upstairs. Come on, buddy. There we go. Never been big on farming Arcane Sanctuary. It's not my cup of tea. I do it for the keys, but like, I don't know. It one of the weakest things that Diablo has going for it is its tile walk system. I think is a little wonky. Trying to add 3 dimensions to it, just it doesn't feel good. You know, if you've got a teleporter, that's one thing, but even then you're just zip, 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 you know? Too much. Also, this is one of those key zones that doesn't actually have a, like, eye level 80 plus. Which also makes it safer, you know? You want to come farm here and feel like you're doing okay. My problem is just the lack of density. Feels bad. Feels good when you find summoner on second try though. Better than fourth. Still no key. I can't remember, we didn't do tower, that's what it was. We just went cold plains to bye, darling. Have a great one. Isn't this supposed to have sockets in it or something? Stony. Oh, dude, I'm realizing what I'm doing. I'm looking for the tower. Automatic brain fart there. Yeah. But Diablo, man, we got to keep this one going. I'm hoping that there's just a bad torch sitting around at some point I could be able to get my hands on, but I think we're probably using most of the mats right now. Let's take the long way. Okay. Good stuff. So now we're in 83, and then I think after that we're in 85 guaranteed. So yeah, first couple they're a little bit lower, but still find good craftable level stuff, and all the other loot you might still need is available. You're missing out on the super high end stuff, but for GSF, I'm not sure I'm there. You know. Speaking of sacred armor, that's hysterical. I think it's normal durability, yeah. So what'd you guys end up doing for the rest of your weekend? And all you guys back at work now? You've got I know we've got some people still take the day off on the 4th of July, like a 4-day weekend instead of the little 3-day guys. I got a thing to do tomorrow. I was thinking about taking Little Woot to the city on Wednesday. We'll see though. Gotta look at the weather. Although weather shouldn't really depend on walk. Nice. What's my chance to hit? Yeah, 95. We're good. Ooh. Is that a head on her? Oh, no, it's a wall lidless. Huh. There's a lot of mana after kill. Not a whole lot else going on there. A little bit faster cast, but whatever. Let's stay. Take the long way. So yeah, we're at the baseball game last night. It's called the Chicago Dogs. Cute little team. We get in there. Yeah, Esoteric was right. That the uniforms they have speak to me. I am gonna have to drop one. I'm trying to convince my kid to do a family thing. Like we all get a jersey, and without missing a beat, he looks at me and goes, "That sounds like a really cute couple's idea for you and mom." I was like, "Damn, dude." Okay. I'm thinking maybe I just dress up as ketchup because nobody likes ketchup. We can have mom dressed up as mustard, and we can have little Woot dressed up like a hot dog. I think that might be he might hate me for that one. What do you guys think? I'm a little worried with this amp damage on me. There it goes. Am I lagging? What's going on? Yep, 1000 ping. Is it internet based? Shouldn't be. This is PD2 based, yeah. Missed Edie, had everything else. How did I just get amped? Is it from the fire she left behind? It's gotta be. That's cool. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Let's clean the inventory. Keep going. Putting your ketchup in mustard is how hot dogs are made. You think so? Putting your ketchup in mustard. I feel like that's not how it works. But I like where your head's at. I feel like saying that to a bunch of kids would get them to cringe at you so hard. That'd be a great comment. I might save that. Might use that on my nieces. No. Yeah, it's that. Could you imagine if it was that easy to grow a hot dog? Just grow a hot dog. Yeah, I miss hot dogs. They had wiener circles hot dogs at the ballpark yesterday. We didn't expect that. If you there's no way you know what that is if you're not from Chicago, I guess, or if you've seen diners, dive-ins, drives. Just like top tier dog experience. They've got the toppins, the sloppins. It's all good stuff, man. Come here, baby. Come here, Habibi. My army will destroy. One of these days, we'll see a key drop. Nice. What is with this desync, bro? It's a ping issue. Now I know it's not me. I'm looking good over here. Maybe I'm downloading something stupid. I don't think so. Steam is open, I think. Nope, it's not me. I don't know. Anybody else playing PD2 right now having any issues? Oh, it's over there. It's a nice little jaunt. We can pretty much pull right into the interstate without turning too, or the interstate, the ballpark without turning too much, which I like. The drives, it's like 55 minutes, right? Which is just enough with hopping on the interstate to not be bothered at all. My damage currently, Pebble, is somewhere around 12k cap. 12k cap, 27 min. I can adjust that a little bit to get a better min. It doesn't really matter though. We're still one capping. I'm not too concerned about damage at all. I think the character's damage is pretty much there. Just maintaining defense and getting better penetration for damage is probably more important. I don't know where else to get that besides facets right now, but What game is it? This mode? This is Diablo. Diablo 2 specifically, if you've never played it. You should probably look into it. Do recommend. What maps do I usually run? Yes. I like if I'm just picking myself. Pandas are nice. I like pandas. Cisterns. Cow level always. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too picky about the maps. I like to avoid the ones that were super popular, like seasons 1 through 5, just because mentally they exhaust me. Yeah, but for the most part, it's good. Whatever I can get my hands on. Good morning, Salty. Dude, I'm a little itchy right now. Salty, you want to come scratch my back, man? Which server? You play Project Diablo 2? You can play. I play currently on. Oh God, I think I'm on Central or West. I bounce around whichever one. Usually Central because I'm Chicagoland, but like sometimes it doesn't play nice. I think I'm on Central right now because my ping's 78. But I don't know. It bounces. Now I just went up to 172, so who knows? Well, sorry, what was, oh, you won't scratch my back? Damn, Salty, that's messed up. Further, I'm off to play some WoW. All right, Edwin, only 12 days left. Enjoy your time there. This is Project Diablo 2. Yeah, I'm loving Project Diablo 2. I've been playing it since day one. Continue playing it till, well, I don't know. Just continue playing it. Who knows what happens in life? That's the new weapon, right? No. What is this? Oh, I think it's for a cold Holy Freeze Paladin. Oh, that's a cutie. I don't think we have any of those, but never seen one before. Never seen a Bingwang? What? What? What's up, Mikkel? Never seen a Bingwang? Lucky's holy now? Or holy cold? Oh, sweet. Dude, there's lots of free stretches around here, I promise. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, Mario Project Diablo 2, man. Give it a shot. Give it a try. If you've never played it before and you've got Diablo, it's free to play multiplayer extension that installs right over your current evaluation, your current version of Lord of Destruction. Why am I bullying Lucky? Because he bullies me. That's a part of our relationship. Don't white knight. It doesn't work well. I promise. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Imagine trying to white knight between me and Lucky. That's how you make it on my list. That's how you make it on my list. It's like when me and it's like our wives, me and Salty, they try to tell us how me and Salty should talk to one another. It's like, dude, I've only been married to you for 15 years and he's only known you for like 15 years. Why do you think it's appropriate to tell somebody who have known each other for 30 years how to talk to one another? This is us. Don't care about being on lists? Bruh, you're a list maker. Did you hear about the D2R news? Apparently there's going to be some upcoming updates or something. Is there? If I knew anything about it, couldn't talk about it. But what do you know about it? And then I can talk about whatever you know about. I can do that. What do you know about? So Lucky plays with this. Lucky plays with the Bing Wang. that what you're telling me, Lucky? Or Mikkel? The Lucky likes Bing Wangs? Does he like Bing Wangs with MF? Llama was talking about it. Well, if Llama's talking about it. I don't know. It's only a -10. It's probably garbage. I can't see a reason we'd want to keep that around. You like being a Wang? That's good. Chloroform. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a good weapon, right? It's good to be a good weapon. Give me 1 second. I need to look at something. So what did Llama say? What was Llama talking about? Yeah. Anyways, till next time, I will be here. Hoping wife comes home soon. I miss her already. Talk about codependency. That's messed up. All right. Give me a tower. Or wait, am I Cold Plains? Nah. Give me a tower. Give me a high ping tower. Let's try a different server. I don't want to mess around. Let's try East. See if it's any better. Come on, Key. I don't even want to keep track of how many it's been already. Yeah, ping seems a stable 100 here versus the other server. So probably chill on East until we're complaining again. Hey, tower me up. What does WOD stand for? Wheel of Death. Wheel of Death was how our characters were actually picked. So the way it worked is it's a group self-found. There's 8 of us. We have no ability to pick our own characters, right? So we put all the builds that you can start without like having specific gear needed to make a build work. So like no Whirlwind Assassin is on the list because we don't have a Chaos like ready to go. Everything else though was loaded up onto the wheel and then the wheel spun. I lucked out with Vengeance Paladin. I've never played one before, so it felt like something to do. There's a couple other things that like happen now that I've hit. I think it was like level 83 in the completed Bale. If I die, I can roll a new character with the wheel if I wanted to, or I can continue to farm up to level 91 and make my own alt. Kind of up to me how I do that. So right now I've just been playing. I figure one way or another I die or I make a new character. You know, we'll see how it plays out. But either way, the wheel wills as the wheel weaves. So, yeah. The wheel turns as the wheel wills. You guys remember clans in Diablo 2? Man, we were so cute back then. We didn't know any better. It's all right. Yo, Dylan, by the way, thank you for the YouTube sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ooh, Hell Runes, good. We burned through those because a lot of my gear ends up being like a hand-me-down or like fits a small niche for a period of time, and then I got to re-rip the sockets. Don't love that. Come on. The way you can make this not so bad too, if you just keep a Nudge staff around, it's not so bad, but charging still, you know, fast. I'm gonna keep that for later. We'll come back around. Enough mobs need my attention. Jeez, a lot of nothing though. That hurts a little bit. Okay. Don't think I'm gonna pick that up, but maybe I do. There's a scenario where we need this. How many sockets do you want it though? I think it's just... What's a faith? How many runes is that? Feeling the sunburn right now. I kind of want to go put on some more lotion. Maybe in a little bit. Faith's 4. Thanks, brother. So I need to slam a damn one. It's a waste of shad. Better get a brick. Better get a brick. Brick 3. I didn't know you could put plague in a bow. That's kind of cool. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, why? But you could. Are they mowing today? I think they're mowing. Sorry, 1 second. Why can't I do my own? There we go. Okay, it works. Cool. Kind of sad about the axe not hitting, but what are you gonna do? Or the bow. Jesus. Did I do both? No. Whoops. Did I do both? No, we just did the... Did I even do cold? This is a fresh new game. I did. I'm an idiot. All right, let's go. Give me that key, girl. Where you at? Been watching... You guys can probably all have the same opinion as Salty did on this one. Been watching all of the Jurassic Parks with my wife because she hasn't seen them. It's almost done, guys. It's almost over, I promise. Part of me is ready to have them be over. We're about to start the fourth one? Fourth one? I think. They're all the same. I don't know if you guys are any big fans of those, but sorry. They do a great job being a visual appealing movie. I think that's what they're going for personally, but it could be a little bit more. It could have been something. I don't know. Make me love a raptor. I think Chris Pratt tried. Sorry, Andy Dwyer. Andrew Dwyer. Mess him up, dude. Let's go. So it's kind of wild to me that this place is just so much stronger or higher level than Arcane. Arcane needs some love. What's up, Jukebox? I feel like it's been a week. How you doing, man? Weekend, maybe? Weekend? It's been a weekend? It's been a long weekend. Oops. God, this face burn. Well, should be 2 packs here. We can leave. Oops. Oh, desync. Yeah, a lot less black screens. So it definitely was server. I feel like I have a large enough sample size to make that assumption now. I don't know. PD2 servers are generally pretty good. Just lately, I've been having some weird ping issues in the morning. I wonder when Dobbs is going to show up and I can brag. Ended up getting a little bit of sunburn on the top of my foot. That sucks. Do you ever run dungeons? I've never really enjoyed dungeons in PD2. They came out and they weren't really well received when I was running like group events back then. If I really wanted to get back into running like group stuff, I think that would be on my list of stuff to do. But yeah, not really too much. And then there was the season they got cheesy. There was the season they were super hard, you know. Knock on wood, I haven't ripped yet. You're still farther than me on this hardcore deal. You know, Golson? You're not going to rip. You got a forever character on this one. What's the build? This is a Vengeance Paladin. We are currently just farming some keys, so we're a little overpowered for what we're doing, but also could rip at any minute, because woot bad. Damn. Top B. But yeah, hardcore Vengeance Paladin. Currently level 87. Probably hit 88 today or rip, one or the other. Can't imagine we'll hit 89, but if we're lucky. I also do want to run. Do I have? I don't know how maps work on a Vengeance Paladin. I do have Horizons though. Seeing as he's high immune to 2 of mine though, I don't know how a Vengeance Paladin wants to play this. I imagine you want good fire, good lightning, so we could probably do a Royal Crypts. Yeah. Probably one we could do there. Could definitely do that. That's a T2 or T1. That's the new map. So. Looks like we got 3 we could do. Oh, still doing solo bail at 65? For Nightmare? Or Hell? I'm guessing Nightmare. Like, if you got all the way through Nightmare, yeah, you're fine, dude. Chill. Yeah, you're big chilling. You're probably ready to start pressing forward, but you don't have to go too much deeper. What do we got here? As for the build itself, heavy into the Holy Shocks. Conviction is maxed. And Vengeance is maxed. And everything else is just moving around skills. Nothing serious. I also do have a point into Salvation, but that was from before. I wouldn't do that really now, unless like a group event wanted me to have it. Don't need it. We're past that point. And I'll take that back, actually. There's really no rhyme or reason to how things are put away. It's all garbage. You playing any Daddies? Playing any PD2? Any Diablo 2? Any 2-2? You play the 2? I just let my Mert kind of get his wreck on. He's got Magic Find, so if you're unfamiliar with the way Magic Find works, when your mercenary kills something, you actually get your Magic Find plus his, but I don't think I have any. I don't have any, so I guess it's just his. He's got a little bit. That's too slow though. Let's go fast. Stony. There we go. Still no key. All right, I'm gonna do this tower, and then I gotta go use the bathroom. See if I can find me coffee as well while I'm up. Banana D's, dude. How the fuck are you, man? Excuse my language. How are you, man? I miss you. Wish you hung out more, talked to me more, updated me more about your golf backswing. How's your back? Do you want some of my stretches? Are you sciatic? Is that your problem? Or are you something else? More stretches? Okay. I tend to stretch more the night before than the actual day of. Day of, I'm always like rushed and, you know, doing that stuff. Toast. How's sushi? Shishimis. Doing great. Good. Treating my man well. Man well. Hello. Good morning. Danielle, how are you? Good to see you again. Do I play D4? Sure. Yeah, I dabble. Do you play D4? Diablo 2 is definitely my main game. My main squeeze, my main boo. Hey, Almighty, thank you. Guess we're gonna have a reverse exit here. That's cute. I don't mind it. Maybe not. Technically correct exit. That is a left exit. Look at you. That's a fun little guy. Yeah, that'll drive you nuts. Hey, thank you. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out myself on all these platforms, so the more engagement, it kind of helps me figure out like how things work, and yeah. The analytics are starting to actually be real numbers too, which is cool. Some of the stuff before, it's like giving you return like analytics on like 4 viewers. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I farming for? Keys. We're in a group self-found, and we're really struggling on the torches that we need. So doing a little bit of like when I'm in 85 zones, you know, a little bit of mob farming, especially if I can find the correct densities. It's really the struggle. But tower is full of ghosts. Great spot to kind of sweep in, grab some mid-tier runes. Hopefully, maybe an or something will drop, you know. Hardcore and all that. Are great. But grabbing some XP through these runs isn't bad either. Getting a couple percentages per run. I guess 1%, just under 2. It's probably run dependent, yeah, but. Baby been sleeping 12 hours a night since 3 weeks old. That's a lot of sleep. Are you sleeping 3 hours a night? Or 12 hours a night? That's a lot, dude. I'm sleeping like 6 right now. Pretty good. Feel good. 6 hours of sleep. Sometimes I feel like I'm sleeping too much. I was up at 4 this morning. This would be ideal for me. I would love to do a stabs on. All right. Cool. Tower is done. Chats. I haven't played D2 in years. I do play Poe too. So this is actually a mod, Almighty Gnome, that I'm playing right now. It's called Project Diablo 2. It is heavily influenced by Poe 1. Everything on it is... all the quality of life improvements that were added to the base game of Lord of Destruction were all W's. They just increased it better by adding in things that you're familiar with in Poe. So there's just... it's a strong crossover. I actually went from a different mod of Diablo 2 called Path of Diablo. I started there. I did it a couple seasons over there and had fun. Even more influenced, you guess by what? Hanging out at Path of Diablo for a little bit, and the developer this is kind of slower over there. And there's a different developer who's created this mod here who wanted something a little bit more and jumped into it. Again, heavily influenced by Path of Exile. And the way it's all built onto itself, it's not Path of Exile. It's more Diablo with like Path of Exile flavors. So if you had a cauldron, you'd add ingredients. It's like your broth is Diablo, but like your ingredients or your Poe and your other ARPG stuff that kind of exists out there. They really bring the best of what exists in other mods into one mod. They're not taking credit for anything, but it's fun. So it's free to play too. We'd love to see you get involved and come try it out. That'd be fun. I stay strapped. New dad here. Hey, congrats, man. 4-month-old baby girl. See, I feel bad for you. That stress only gets worse. Mine gets better. Whose man is this? Well, my wife, Persnackety, Mr. Chomp Chomp. I already know who you're talking to. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, so Project Diablo 2, it's a free-to-play multiplayer extension you can go find right now at projectdiablo2.com. If you currently own your own copies of Lord of Destruction and Diablo 2, you too can get installed and involved at projectdiablo2.com. Yo, that's also kind of gnarly. 3 elemental skills. Wish that had rolled something a little bit better on. Yeah. And a 33.5 jewel. Can't say that's going to get played with, but we're still going to put it in my stash like I care. How many of you like that? You can't throw it away. You liked it too much. You can't let it go until your stash is full. D2 with Poe mod seems interesting. I'm telling you, lots of Path of Exile streamers too have kind of come and gone throughout the path or throughout Project Diablo 2. So they always have a nice little stay. You'll see like popular Poe streamers play PD2 right before a Poe season kicks off because they're kind of waiting for that reset cycle. And because it's not their main game, they can really rip through this stuff pretty quickly. But this is like, I would say this is ARPG players' favorite ARPG, like streamers. Like everyone else is off streaming the game that makes them money for the most part. Like lots of content creators are in it for the, you know, what they have to do to pay bills. I think when they want to chill out and actually enjoy an ARPG that they're familiar with, this is what they come out to. Oh, you see sword? Yeah. Sorry, one sec. My stomach's doing a flip. All right, there we go. So I've got some stomach issues, some stuff that goes on with me. Add in D2R graphics and would be good for life. You don't even need to think about D2R graphics. Don't even think about the graphics. This is better than D2R. It can run on a toaster. That's why it's better. That's right. Your toaster can run this. Diablo 2 is your favorite of all time. This game is best version of it. I agree, Mr. Chomp Chomp. This is they've come a long way with it. I mean, D2, so here's my thing. Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, Diablo 2 Resurrected, whatever you want to call it. I hate to say it, but truly, the game ends for me at level 63. Speedrunning is the only thing that I enjoy really doing in PD2. I don't understand a longevity season in that for me. I think it'd be fun to do a little project, little side quest things, but speedrunning is really like the bread and butter of... It's the frog you have to swallow for me, I guess. I don't know what to say here. There is fun, but there's not enough. There's not enough variable and stuff. There's, you know, we have gambling in PD2. We don't call it gambling, but it's gambling. We have, you know, risk that you can take, like real risk that you can, you know, imply into your season and kind of see that. The only thing I'd say D2R kind of has going better for it is just the polished. It's just polished, but it's still good. You enjoy testing builds you've never done each season? Yeah, I will say, ooh, there's a rare amulet. PD2 has an absolute, like curiosity, fulfilling scratch when you dive into a character you've never played before, even if you're following somebody's guide, the build still feels like you're exploring it, you're figuring it out, versus just like putting the right gear on and running forward. There's still like a learning curve that feels good. Feels real good. 10 item changes, yeah. At least for now, right? Maybe it gets better. Good morning, Shady. Good to see you here, there, everywhere. Fucking Roy Kent, bud. You guys getting hyped for a new season of Ted Lasso? I don't know how you have a TV show called Ted Lasso and not have it star Ted Lasso. We'll see, though. Maybe they call it something else. Still no key. We are keyless today, friends. We're like keyless entry. We ain't needing that. Season 2? Oh my God. That is my favorite show. Hands down, my favorite show, XLX. I will have an almighty thank you. Appreciate you. Just got to do the same with your second daughter. What are we talking about? Sorry, Smitty. What was the other thing? Yo, what's up, Tyrone? Yo, this be your boy Trickety Tyrone Jickety Jenkins. I like that, man. Thank you. Things are going well. I'm about to go grab a cup of coffee though, and potty. So sorry to run as soon as you show up, but I will be back and gaming for a while today. My wife's got the day off though, so as soon as she pops back in, okay, I gotcha. The sleeping thing, is that what we're talking off? Or Ted Lasso? Either way, they're both good. Ted Lasso's amazing. So is the sleep schedule. I think, yeah, Ted Lasso XLX is how I try to live my life. That the curiosity and positivity is it, man. That's like, I know you guys don't get to see the most of it in like the text chat that we're part of and stuff, but like, I know I come off a bit judgmental or I say dumb shit, but usually I'm an external processor. So sometimes I have to say the wrong thing in order to get to the process of it all. But it's all like, just it's all coming from a great place of curiosity and trying to understand people. What was I running just now? Did I finish it? Cold Plains? Yeah, Burial Grounds. We're good. And I said I was going to go make coffee. So we're going to do that as soon as I finish this tower. I promise. Coffee. Same when it comes off being an ass sometimes. Yeah, I think once you... Yeah, I don't communicate well via text with people that I feel I'm comfortable with because my comfortability doesn't mean that they understand where I'm coming from, I guess. Does that? Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I treat people like they're old friends when they're not. It's kind of it. I think that's why I rub Schecter wrong sometimes. I just need to rub Schecter right more, I think. Do you overshare? Yeah, I have ADHD. I'm a textbook oversharer. Text is tough. Yeah. Yep. That's just how it be sometimes. It's all right. Plan on seeing Shaq soon. Gonna be going past his way. It's not really on my way, but it's close enough that I'm willing to make the up. Go grab some dinner with the guy, breakfast, however the trip works out. A lot of people have walls built up. No walls with WOOT. I'm an open book. I always have been. Feel free. I think that's why I enjoy streaming, just because I get people asking me questions that I, telling stories that I don't tell often. I like that. Yeah, oversharing is definitely, depending on the situation, it either really works or it doesn't. It's totally one of those. It's really worked out for me in the past, and it's really bit me in the ass. It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta, risk it. Be yourself. I think that's the best advice I think I've given recently too, is just be your authentic self. And if your authentic self is an overshare, well, you'll probably find yourself in situations where oversharing's okay. But once you're classified as a chatterbox, a chitty chatting, people are going to be a little bit more closed, tight-lipped until they get to know you. I'm kind of the other way. I trust people until they give me a reason not to be trusted. But I'm also smart enough to know when I shouldn't open my mouth about others. Anyways, you saw Detroit Symphony Orchestra last night. They did a tribute to John Williams. Shut up. How was that? Tyrone, I'm level 87, by the way, my friend. Like a radio show, but we're always listening. Yeah. Yeah, God, a radio. No, dude. Radio DJs, that's long gone. Just having a talk show is enough for me. If I had a reason to host a podcast, I'd probably be one of those douches who would have a podcast. Talk about my podcast all the time. I just don't have a reason to host one. This is close enough for me. Who do you think is a better speedrunner? Kano. I think they're both A+ tier, S tier, if we're doing a tier, but Kano. I think Llama's a much more entertaining streamer. Not that Kano's not entertaining, but you know, if we're playing into people's strengths. Llama's a speedrunner who's entertaining. Kano's a speedrunner who entertains. Llama seems to excel leading 8-mans. No, I disagree with you there. I think I do better leading an 8-man than when I'm practiced. But I think a lot of the 8-mans that you've seen that you probably think Llama ran, I'm not sure how much of that he put together. Jim, it's not that he leads. That's not the right word. I would say there's a lot of leaders in the 8-man groups. Jim is the glue that brings people together. He is a leader through and through, but he's not a task-oriented leader. He's more of a relationship leader. And when he leans into his task-oriented stuff, he doesn't always make the best calls, but he does do a really good job. He's one of the best relationship-based leaders that I know. And just so I'm not talking out of my ass here, this is what my college degree is in. I study leadership traits, and like leadership. So like I'm not talking shit here at all. Like they are great at everything. They are capable of doing all of these things through and through. We're just nitpicking. Just nitpicking. That's it. I feel like I don't need my coffee yet. I'm still doing good. Project Diablo 2 is in Spanish? I believe not, but I don't know. I don't think they offer it in multiple languages. I've never seen it in another language. It's a good question, though. Yeah. Well, I think one of Llama's other like great traits, though, is that no matter what a speedrun was, right? No matter what 8-man it is, he can hop in and be a part of it immediately. Where he just kind of falls off on leading the 8-mans is he doesn't practice enough with the 8-man groups to understand kind of all the other nuance that goes into it. At least that's how my experience has been over the last 5 years. Is leadership quality something you're born with? Can you work on your way to greatness? You can anyone can be a leader. Anyone. You just need to self-reflect. You need to figure out what your weaknesses are, what you bring to the table, and then min-max that. You know, you see a need, fill a need, but don't try to be something you're not, because you can't lead people if you're not competent in what you're doing. Have drive super important. Yes. Ambition can be, you don't need to have ambition always. It's hard to find intrinsic motivation without having ambition to kind of do something else, but you can just be a driven person. Like you don't have to like always want to be the great of something. You can just be driven and to be good and be like, yeah. Anyways, I agree with the drive though. I think a lot of people struggle to have ambitions to push themselves to uncomfortable levels. And that's probably a good thing. We don't need every leader taking risk. I think there's a spectrum to this for sure. Important thing to be a successful leader. You think empathy? That is one of the top traits. Yes. An empathetic, but it's only, do you think empathy is important in a task where surgeons are, you know, operating on stuff? Like, is empathy important there? Or do you want somebody who's more like a machine? Like, again, so empathy, it comes down to like, are you looking for a relationship leader? What type of follower are you really dictates what type of leader you're looking for. yeah, followers will find the leader they're looking for. If not, they like you can't force somebody who doesn't like a leadership style to follow that leader unless you're in the military, something short term. You know what I mean? But long term success, you're just not. It doesn't work that way. You're a bar. What's up, Mr. Donut? Your last job was a maintenance trade assistant. Then out of nowhere, got transported. Had to take on 50 truck drivers. That was a real test for me. Oh yeah, cool. That's kind of a good thing too, because you're over there's a certain threshold for leaders where they won't be able to micromanage as much. And once you get into those larger numbers, you care more about just like the overall well-being of everybody versus trying to force your way or the highway type of thing. So at 50, yeah, you'll see real quick if you're a good leader or not. That's a good number. I just see all the billionaires and they seem very arrogant. Korean, I get where you're coming from, but when was the last time you actually talked to one of these billionaires? Are you just hearing somebody else's take on what these billionaires are? It's all in a vacuum. You know what I mean? Plus, being a billionaire is just being a millionaire with a lot of luck. Depending on where you're at, you could be a millionaire. Drive will get you there. It'll take you some fucking time. You know, you're going to have to do some stuff and come up with a real plan. But if you just wake up Monday going, I'm going to try to be a millionaire as soon as possible, you're never going to get there. Yeah, I would say if we were to actually like pin a leader on like a long-term leader, I'd say the leadership group between the 8-man probably heavily leans into like a threesome with well, it's more like a pair. I'd say your relationship leader is going to be more a gymnasium. Your task leader is going to be more. It's Lucky with McKelb in his back pocket type of thing. Because McKelb doesn't want that type of pressure, or the pressure's the wrong word. He doesn't want that type of, you know what I mean? He don't want that. He don't want that. Lucky will do it though. We all have our roles to play. It was really funny when we all went to, BlizzCon this year, right? We all ended up doing a escape room together, and everyone thought me and Lucky were gonna butt heads. Like, you guys are gonna butt heads through this. I'm like, what? No, you guys don't know me. I guess I thought they knew me, but they didn't know me. I was sad. We did really well. Yeah. I don't have to be a leader. I think a lot of people forget, like, to be a great leader, you have to be a good follower too. Like, you don't just learn. Like, my time in the military, I learned to follow before they ever let you lead. They don't give you, a team and say, you're in charge of these people without, like, some sort of learning experience for you. Step up or step aside. Absolutely. Yeah, I see the time. I think I have a strength too to recognize when other people don't fit the role that they're currently in. That is part of, like, being there. And so I'll know when someone's full of shit or someone needs a chance type of thing, versus, just kind of my way or the highway type of thing. It is so bad. I want that to be so good though. Why can't it be F? Amp doesn't really do anything for me as the way I'm built up. But what am I farming for right now, Chris? Keys. Blood Raven drops Uber keys, and I would like one. I haven't seen one all morning. Still haven't seen one. But yeah, that's Act 1. We can farm keys and tower or Blood Raven. Just isn't working. Yeah, what I really would love to see, I know BK Silver, right? BK did, wait, who Shit, who did the history of Diablo 2? I would love to see Llama redo that. Not redo it, but add to it. I think he could bring like an absolute the whole thing. Anyways, do I need an Azareth blade? I appreciate it. We are doing a group self-found, so I'm a little limited to where my loot comes from, but I appreciate it. That would be a good one. You don't have to use shift left click shortcut to ID items. You don't have to use shift left click. You don't have to. Did I book it or something? Just like out of habit? What did I do? Yeah, you don't have to. You can. Llama's a goat. I agree. He's definitely he's up there for me. I like him. Oh. He's helped me a lot along my time here. He gave me a great opportunity. I'll never forget that opportunity he gave me. So, yeah, he took care of me a couple times. I really appreciate what he does for the Diablo community, and yeah, I'd do anything if you ever asked. I'd be there. Yeah, I'm good on anything. I'm gonna be real, dude. I don't think Cooley made that. I just don't. Can you see gear? Absolutely. I got a great video showing my gear as well if you want to see it, but I got a lightsaber with 3 sockets. Really the important thing here is you're going to see a lot of added damage there. A lot of flat elemental damage. We're seeing negative resistance applied here for some more pierce. Here we've got flat with a little bit of IAS. Zach's shield, high physical damage reduction, and some other great stuff as well. Alder's boots got faster run walk, life, a little bit of fire res. I don't know that the fire res. Oh, it is needed. It is needed. Ring here, we're just rocking for a little bit of cold res and life and dex. Nothing else on there is really important, but we'd love to get a better replacement. Same with the Ravenfrost. We can lose that now and replace it. Maybe I'll pop a Dwarf Star on there. Who knows? And then we got T-Gods with an all res 6 slam. Frost Burnies. Demon Limb on swap with a lidless just because you can buff there and buff the shield better. I don't have any +1 skills on any of my gear here except for that necklace. And then all of my charms here are just vengeance charms and stuff like that. So check them out. You know, they're there for you if you like them. All right, guys, I will be right back. Gonna go make coffee. I'm saying you can use it instead of clicking the tome every time. Yeah, so it's a habit, man. That's it. Yeah, I should do better. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna go make a quick. What was armor? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even think I showed the armor, Dilly. It's just a crafted armor. It's a safety craft, and then I corrupted it with 1 socket on it. Fortunately, I was hoping for more, but it was just a big fizz damage. We could even craft some more armors like right now. So let me go make that coffee. Let me use the bathroom real quick. We'll come back. Let's do some safety crafts. I would love to upgrade my armor. It doesn't take a whole lot. As you can see, there's not a lot on this. So we're just looking for basically more of the same here. And, or I guess you're watching there. More of the same stats here. I don't know if you can really see it, but we want more of this defensive stuff. So, guys, I will be right back. Need to take a quick break. And, yeah, Woot loves you. Hope you know that. Truly, I do. Each and every one of you. Even if I don't like you, I still love you. I'm here for you. Anyways, BRB. All right, we're back. Sorry for the little. Oh, well, hold on. 30 seconds. All right. All right. There we go. Cool. Damn, it's like warm down here. I like it. I don't know. I didn't tell I haven't talked about it in a while, but I don't know if you guys remember, my computer used to overheat a little bit, and then I ended up getting a how do I do that? I ended up going to get a new water cooler, and then I realized I didn't want to do that. So I got an air cooler, and I got it installed, and my air cooler is about, I don't know if I can make a small enough space that you could see it. That much too long, too big, and leans into my glass case. So I replaced it with cardboard. And I had planned on making a new mesh wall case for it. I never did. I don't want to now. I like it. I don't know how to explain it, but I made like a nice vent where like it's got great airflow. It's quiet. Yeah, I don't know. It keeps my legs warm. How much more can you really ask for? Also, I need a cleanse wipe. Boot house. I love this hat. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. I'm learning. Okay, so from here, I think it's time we take a small shift. And what did we finish on? Did we finish tower? No, we didn't. Let's finish tower real quick. And then maybe we'll just carry it. Maybe we did do tower. This is going to be hard to tell until I get to... Yeah, we did tower. Okay, so I need to go out of this game. Let's do a boss. Let's do... feel like a nice Diablo. It's a nice chill Diablo. Nothing too much. That sucks. Oh, what just happened? That was weird. It was like I couldn't actually attack. There we go. It's working. It's working. Infector's dead. He's the scary one. Nice hat. Thanks when I had it. Yeah, my hat, they stopped making it, sadly. I didn't sell enough of them. And once you hit a certain point, they'll pull your production if you don't sell enough. So, yeah. Maybe one day I'll find a new hat vendor. What am I looking for? Eh. Only 10s. Funny enough, I feel like my left hand's starting to get tired from pushing the one button constantly. Nobody talks about the one finger fatigue of the one button build. Ooh, I goofed up. There we go. Had to kill him in reverse order. What are you, Paladin? Get out of here. How much Deadly Strike was on that? Oh, I thought it said 88 Deadly Strike. Whoo! I had questions. Okay. Nothing we need, but we can always vendor it. One of those things that sucks, I don't know if you can see it too much. I got a nasty gash here in my finger. That's a stupid story, I don't want to tell you. But I jammed the crap out of the same finger lifting a straw bale yesterday. It's so jammed up right now, it just hurts. It's one of the worst feelings, too, jamming a finger. There's just no way to quickly fix it. What are you gonna do? Unless you guys have some magical way to unstrain a finger joint here, let me know. Love to hear it right now. Bet you Corgitron would have it a way. Where's my friends? I can't jump to you. I can't see you. That works. I feel like I can drink coffee in this. Should be coffee safe run. God, oh baby. No WOOT maps? For the hardcores? Everyone's probably at work. Solo map. I'm terrified of it. Which maps do Vengeance Paladins like, by the way? You know this answer. I just pulled a couple. I only have 3 I can even run, I think. Or does Conviction just kind of let me do whatever I want? Because if 125's max and I drop, what, 65? Yeah, no, 54. Area it might be safe. Oh, ranged. I didn't even think about that being an issue because you really don't want. I don't have a ton of different options for maps, so I don't know. Well, we can take a look. how important life after kill is. Maybe you can try binding charge to the space bar. Use my thumb. That's actually a great idea. Right now I use space as my show items button though. I've just shifted over what finger I'm using right now. Again, it's a one finger build, so it doesn't really matter what finger you use, right? But then when I get into moments like this, I put my fingers back on like the original where they're supposed to be buttons. And then we're out of them and back to the one button build. I forgot the second one. It's all just a, you know, a struggle. Not being, you know, 12 anymore and having infinite finging. I don't know what to call that. And Diablo was taking his time on that spawn. Wow. Terrible. All right. We need a shard to slam the Martel de Fer. It is still a Martel de Fer. Just worse. All right, Donut. So what do you think? I've got... said Ariat Battlefield might be okay. That would put their res at like 75 still for fire, but I'd be able to hurt them with lightning and cold, so that's fine. These look good. Toxic Halls of Torture. I'm just talking out loud, my friend. Just talking out loud. The inventory is bigger than you remember. Yes, this is a mod of Diablo 2. This is called Project Diablo 2. It's got a bunch of quality of life improvements that were kind of put on things. This is a charm inventory. So you can still have an inventory and charm inventory. It only works, charms only work down here though. So that's what they're literally just for that. That boss, which one? The one in area at Battlefield? Or this one, the Toxic Halls? I'm guessing you're talking about Toxic Halls. Halls, okay. We also have one Royal Crypts, which I thought might be an option.
Yes?
Fetishes. I don't know that I care about fetishes, right? But they have lightning and fire absorb. How do I feel about that? I don't know what I'm worried about. Really? Just start with white? Just to try it? That's probably not a bad idea, too. Could blast that down and give it a go. Go with blue. Keep it blue. Yeah, that would be a good one. Although, shit. It's probably okay, right? Enhanced physical damage? There can't be that much of it. Is there anything that explodes in this map? That'd be my concern. I don't know. Should we just fuck around and find out? There's like a hurricane storm that'll melt. Okay, so don't go to the boss. Sure. I have a lot of reduction, so I should be able to at least bail if I want to. All right, so let's check it out. First time we're walking into a map. Res looks good, everything looks good. We'll be fine for a bit. Just quick gap closes. Look at that, already leveled up. Boom. Yeah, we're slow rolling this one until we know more. All right, so they have life thieves, zealots. I think we're okay. I think the base mobs on this are friendly-ish. It's just the melee thing's kind of rough. Makes me afraid. Also, it was like 4 packs, so. Just stay here at AFK. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate a good lurk. Okay. I think we're cooking. Feels good. I am mad at what we're doing. Let me be real. There's a chance that's an upgrade. What do we got here? That's right. We don't need this. Just put that in there for now. Just go to town. Too much bag. Not enough space. BRB and wife's calling. Hey, babe. Hey, what's going on?
Afternoon.
All right, we're back. You should make your image of you bigger. I can still see some game. If I can make Tennessee expat the game bigger and have it actually make sense, I would. But like I can't. The way it fits, I'm already cropping some of the sides. I don't know what to do. If you got an idea, let me know, man. I'm all ears. All right, let's get back into that. I wish there was a way. Sadly, I just don't have one. Amp damage can F off. Whoa, my ping is so fucking high right now. Yeah, it's my internet too. Why is my internet shit? Okay. Twitch gives you a lot of information if you ask for it. I think my might be stabilizing again, but yeah, I have like these fucking spikes that are just wild. Sorry, I'm just afraid to even jump in back into the map until I can figure out why my ping's at 687. Yeah, it is ISP issues. I don't understand why they're doing this. I think I need to get off here. I need to call them and figure something out, because right now as it stands, I can't map like that. So I'm sorry, guys. Chat, friends, friendos. I'm gonna have to go. I will try to come back in another stream here in just a little bit. I'm gonna call and complain, because this has been like an everything in the every time in the morning. These weird things are happening and I'm sick of it. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna call somebody and complain. Love y'all. Woo.